Alright, what's up? I'm playing Masquerade Bloodhunt. You know the vampire game where it's like a battle royale? I saw somebody on TikTok playing it like not a week, maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I actually recorded this like a week ago. If not 2 weeks ago, then I saw them playing it like 3 weeks ago. But I recorded it some time ago and the footage has just been sitting on my computer. Since then, I recorded some like Skyrim gameplay too, but ended up deleting it just because I wasn't necessarily liking how it was turning out. But yeah, I just wanted to try this, get back into this because I used to play it a lot. Well, I did not play it a lot when it first came out. I just hated it because it played a lot like Gun Z or Gun Z Duel, whatever the name of the game was, where characters would just fly around and swap between guns instantly and like shoot you in between swapping between guns. So you were getting hit with two different guns at the same time, and all while that was going on, they were jumping around the rooms and flipping and whatnot. That's how this game was when I was first getting into it. It was incredibly intense, and there was like a lot of muscle memory and stuff that you had to really get down in order to perfect your craft. And it reminded me of Fortnite without the Fortnite with the building back when Fortnite was really blowing up with battle royales when it first started. Now everybody was like building houses in 2.5 seconds. Yeah, it reminded me of that, and I just did not enjoy that at all. So when I was playing this, it was me encountering a lot of that way back when I first started playing. And on top of that, each battle royale has its own kind of understanding of how bullets work and how certain guns work and how mechanics work. And um, I used to play a lot of like Fortnite. Well, yeah, Fortnite, Apex, and a few other battle royales. And coming to this one, it really just threw me off and rubbed me wrong. A lot of them tend to, whenever you're like first getting into them. At least that's how it was for me. So I would take breaks and come back and take breaks and come back, and I decided to just try this out again. And somebody said in TikTok, like during the live, they were saying that the game is full of bots. And maybe they are, maybe they aren't. I'm not too sure. But this was one of my first games playing when I came back to try it. And it wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed it, not necessarily because I was getting just a few kills, but more so because the mechanics just now that I got to like be placed into the games where things just weren't super try hard and sweaty, it was kind of nice to just come back and see what the game actually was like, even if it was just a bit more slower paced. You know, they still have the climbing mechanic where you can run up buildings and scale walls, and each class has a different set of powers, like how the characters in Apex do. The weapons weren't super clunky to get down. I played like maybe 2 to 3 games total because I actually had to leave after one of the games to go do something, and when I came back, I just wasn't in the mood to like be playing anything at all. So I actually was having fun experiencing these games. Well, this game, several different matches, and it was pretty entertaining. And I don't think I ever actually won one. I kept ending up in like the top 10, top 5, and just getting screwed over, like being put in a position where I take down somebody who was chasing me and like heal up and everything, and in the middle of healing, somebody else would come for me, and I'd have to like hide somewhere, heal, take them out, and then when I took them out, another person would be waiting for us to get done so they could confirm a kill, and they drop me, but then somebody else would show up and kill them, and right before I could get up, I'd get killed. It was like that, back to back to back, practically, and it was intense towards the end, but it was definitely more entertaining and more fun. And then you get to run around and eat people to increase your overall power. And I just thought that it felt a bit more like a fresh take. Plus, the game has a lot of like cosmetics and whatnot that were pretty cool. And they gave me the battle pass for free. And I don't know if that's just something that they're doing now in general, or if they're doing it for when you come back, or maybe I'm a subscriber to something and that's why they do it. I don't know. But I played a few games and I enjoyed it, and I just stopped playing after that. So this is going to be sped up gameplay of that original game. I assume it's going to be sped up. And yeah, you know, I hear that it's still only for PC and PlayStation. So if you want to play, you need one of those two. But if I can get at least some kills and stay alive until X amount of time, then I'm sure anybody can, because I just definitely wasn't good, and you'll most definitely see that from all the swings I take and miss. But yeah, if I had like any kind of criticisms, I was coming back to the game, so there's a lot that was new to me, like these golden pieces of land where you can use keys to open them, and I didn't really get any keys until I think midway or at the end of the game, where I couldn't really touch any land. Uh, because I hadn't known what any of the powers or anything were entirely. Um, Running games and trying things out was really like putting me on the line, because I had no idea what I was doing. Because I didn't understand how certain guns and stuff worked, or how a lot of the guns and stuff worked. Getting in fights was a little difficult, but I still squeaked some out. And the game that I ran with an AK-47, I actually dropped a good bit of people because of it. But the execution, you can pick somebody up while they're crawling and like suck their soul and kill them, or you can just beat them or shoot them while they're down and kill them. And I was still understanding that. I was understanding what certain powers were. I was understanding how people looked in your vampire vision compared to like AI that you would eat. I was understanding just a lot of how the game worked in general. So I couldn't really give any too crazy, critiques, just because I only played like 2 to 3 games. So there's not a whole bunch I could explain to you. I'm sure if these are actual people, if people are genuinely playing the game, then you'll probably find actual players who have their own critiques and whatnot to give back to the developers and the community and whatnot. Out of all the battle royales that I've been playing recently, or have played in general, between this, Apex, Fortnite, Cyber Hunter, and anything else that I've really just been on, what was it, Warzone? I feel like it would be between this and Fortnite, on the games that I would get back to. I just don't know which one. So if you start seeing just random gameplay of battle royales, it's either this or Fortnite, I would think. I mean, I hadn't been on Apex in a while either. Every now and then I get a crave to want to play this game or that game, or this game or that game, and end up doing something completely different. All really just depending on what it is that I want to experience and what I want to see. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and this was a new thing too that threw me off. You get the revive, and there was one game where like I ate 2 or 3 people and gotten an extra revive, but when I died, it didn't count. Like you can only have, I guess, 1 revive per life. Oh, and another battle royale I used to play was Naraka Blade Point, which I stopped after a while because some people are extremely sweaty. People are going to be sweaty in pretty much any game that's competitive, right? Like, you just shouldn't be surprised about it. But while playing Naraka, it was definitely something that caught me off guard. Like, it was fun to be able to run around and farm and flip and get these new characters and try all these different things out. And I think I played ranked for a little bit as well. But they were really doing me in the Rocket Blade Point. I won't even lie to you. They were hardcore. And there was another game I played that was kind of like it. It came out around roughly the same time, and it wasn't free. It was like $10. It was like something arena, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I every now and then I'll want to play battle royale and just won't get into it. So yeah, when you start seeing gameplay or more gameplay of it, don't be surprised. Video ended up not being double the speed because I talk too much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're looking for any other extra updates, I've been playing Wild Rift. I wanted to get recordings of Wild Rift, but just could not do so. Tried doing it on BlueStacks, wasn't gonna work. The fighting mechanics on BlueStacks made it almost impossible to play close range champions, in my opinion. So that's dead. Um, Other than that, I could record like my gameplay from the phone and ship it out through like some kind of email or service or server or something. But I just decided not to do that. And I play Wild Rift fairly often. I enjoy it. It's pretty fun. It can be rage inducing, of course, because it's just a mobile league. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna shut up now. Eat my balls. Bye.